Good morning, guys. I have a video that's a little bit longer than one of the shorts waiting in the wings for you guys. I loaded it last night and fell asleep. So, we have chaos in in Israel right now. I believe that is set up for the ushering in of the Antichrist. And please pray for the remnant there. Pray for all of the innocent people that are being affected by the government wanting to have the rise of the Antichrist and setting up the New World Order, because the elite there, the Illuminati, the 13 families, whatever you want to call those people, believe that they will be administering whatever the Antichrist says from Jerusalem there, and that will be taking over the entire world. Okay, that's what all of us conspiracy theorists have been tracing the past 10-15 years. If you don't know about it, that's fine. Just pray that God's will is done and God's people are protected. At this time, believers need to be praying. Of course, we have all this set up in the United States too. They want to take the United States down from the inside. Of course, the puppet in charge is a front. Whether Trump comes back or not, what God's going to do is not going to change. Of course, we know that our court systems have been affected, that the people that are running the government have been infiltrated everywhere, but they only do this at God's will. So keep that in mind. And God will only let this go on for so long. What we as believers need to do is do whatever God has asked you to do. Whether that is to put in a garden, to raise food animals, to be ready to leave your area if things get crazy. I don't know what God's told you to do. Right now, this is a prayer situation and not a WAR situation. The hand of the Father will take care of that when the timing is correct. We have to see this stuff as a witness to get as many people saved as possible. Now, because I have extra time, I'm trying to keep it under 5 minutes here, people. I will explain to you who and where and what you have the choice to be. You have the choice to be in the elect, which are those people that have the testimony of Jesus Christ and keep the commandments. Those people are going to be the 144,000. They will be operating in a similar spirit as Elijah. They will be operating in a similar spirit to what we see the two witnesses in Zechariah chapter 4. The two witnesses, there may actually be two literal people, but if we go back to Zechariah, we see that those two people are branches on both Ephraim and Manasseh. Now, Ephraim is the second born, and he is God's inheritance. But God's not going to forget about Manasseh. God never forgets about his firstborn people. So pray for them too, because they have the obedience, but not the Messiah. Here in the States, we have the Messiah, but no obedience. So we have to bring those multitudes back to level playing field. So you have a choice if you want to be in the elect, that you got to have both. If that's not you, that's okay. The multitude is waking up. Get right, and be prepared to be the church of Smyrna, because those are the unwise virgins. They got saved. They're part of the kingdom, but they waited too long, and they're going to have 10 days of incarceration before execution. If you want to be Philadelphia, pray that you are found worthy to escape the coming tribulations. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to escape all of it, but it means that you may make it to when the New Jerusalem comes down out of heaven, and we are taken up there to ride out the pouring out of God's wrath. Okay? Now, I still have a few more seconds. So what is space farce? Well, they are waking up people and saying, oh, we know about these extra-dimensional critters that are out there. We've been in talks with them for a long time, and they've been giving us weapons and info and all this. So, That space farce is there because the New Jerusalem will be splitting the firmament and coming down, and they plan on lighting fire to it. And it's really kind of laughable. Yeah, it's going to look crazy, but it's not going to touch God. It's going to be like the Tower of Babel all over again. So I'm going to cut it off here because I'm at 5 minutes, 30 seconds. Much love, many blessings to all of you. I'm sorry this is so fast. Slow it down in the comments. All right. Bye-bye.